college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. There's contact on the throw. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it to the left. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, it's a handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised he was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Florida 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal.
Get set. Under.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
So they get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1.
Check.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal, what the heck? Get behind this offensive line, trust that they're going to win that surge up front, and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And a sophomore making an impact play. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. On the money, all he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Retakes the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they get the second half started with the running play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Rebels keep the football on the move.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff with a single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 28, Florida 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's tackled at the 17-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags a quick throw. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his third hit of the day. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive.
Slide 22. Slot.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
42 Spider. Convoy.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Cricket.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now?
Here we go.
Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.